Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black, but what umpire doesn't?
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Tom Glavine is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
And he takes ball 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
In is Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it. The 1-2 pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, you went right after him with a 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Ozuna.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A 1 pitch on its way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Matt Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And that misses for ball one.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here it comes on 1-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. One and two. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Martin Prado now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And in the outfield, Ender Inciarte. I love how this guy can go get the ball. He seems to have a real good knowledge, and one thing I've watched a lot, he'll cut the ball off and get it back in to keep that double play in order. Very valuable player.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Standing in, J.T. Realmuto. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Fouled back. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Adam Conley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So striding in, Tom Glavine, 9-1-2 due up.
Glavine.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Prado was there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, that was two quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the two-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll try to
Leading
get
off
it
for
going
Atlanta,
here to begin the fourth.
left fielder, Matt Kemp.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The change up down just didn't get him to go after it.
Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Marte is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung out. Oh. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Inning, right fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
Now batting, 3rd baseman Martin Prado.
Digging in now, Martin Prado. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Tom Glavine. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Glavine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning, but when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
In there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He'll
Leading
start
off for the
things out
Marlins.
in the home half of inning
First
number
baseman,
5.
Jeffrey Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike. 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 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. JT Realmuto waits on deck. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. JT Realmuto becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Adam Conley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jones.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
0-1, here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. One pitch coming up to Chipper. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. On his way to third is Jones. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Phillips. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0. Here's D. Gordon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In is Christian Yelich. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Suzuki has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled back. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So stepping in, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a strike. It's 2-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. David Phelps takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
David Phelps.
Kurt Suzuki will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. In the dirt, and now let's see. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Sean Rodriguez will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Skied into very shallow right. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Pitcher Tom Glavine.
Striding in once again, Tom Glavine. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Hit on the ground to third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Sean Rodriguez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 15, Sean Rodriguez.
Martin Prado now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Prado.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired, and there's
First
1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box, Jeffrey Marte. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting number 10.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch to Chipper. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Floyd going back on it, and it's gone. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he misses there. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Ozuna on the move. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Chopped foul wide of first. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. Danny Echeverria will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's D. Gordon now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that's over. 3-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 out with the man at first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Two 1. Here it is. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 on its way. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Tyler Flowers.
Tony Kemp will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. Tony Kemp will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 18, Tony
Severino Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Flowers.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. A tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Chipper Jones will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Hard hit to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0 delivery. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Into the box,
fielder,
Matt Kemp. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Realmuto waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 1. So digging in now,
Leading
Martin
off the
Prado.
bottom of the
He'll
ninth
try
inning
and
for the
do what he
Marlins.
can to work toward cutting
Third
into this
baseman,
big deficit.
Martin Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
First baseman, number 19, Jeffrey Marte.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He waits. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 3. 3-2 now. JT Realmuto will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit down the third base line. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Phil Germano will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Prado rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game. Michael Wade comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 9, Michael Wade.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Tom Glavine gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Adam Conley takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that special Miami-Dade transit shuttles to Golden Glades Tri-Rail Station will be available just outside the stadium.